Hey, what's up, guys? This is ProWolfTrader. Let's make money together. So today is Wednesday, and as you can see, we are on the 15-minute time frame. So let me do the analysis. First of all, let me tell you what's happening with gold. Earlier on Monday, gold went up. The reason for that was on weekend, Donald Trump announced that he's gonna be giving 2,000 stimulus checks to each and every U.S. citizen over there. That's approximately, if you take into consideration all the total population of the US, that's $518 billion. Besides that, he announced that there's gonna be a 50-year mortgage plan, but you have to pay more money because it will cost you more. The interest rate will be somewhere in between 7 to 8%. Besides that, he also said that tariffs will be paying down US debts, which is good for us, and no more money for insurance companies. In short, this news was bullish for gold. It is still bullish for gold. The reason for that is because Trump just kicked in second wave of inflation, and that will come most likely next year. But we have a big obstacle in front of us. The first obstacle is 4100 rejection area. Now price has went up as far as 4150, and 4150 is the area where the price got rejected, not just once but twice. Okay, first at 4150, then second time at 4144. So right now the price is struggling to keep up. So I know you all are bullish, even I am bullish. Momentum is changing. If you also take into consideration the last weekly candle, which was, of course, bullish, and the reason for that was, as you all know, after every 9 weekly cycle of bullish weekly, which happened like 6 7 times in the total history of gold, price will of course drop down, and yeah, price is headed downward. Long term gold is bearish, and the reason for that is today US Treasury Bison will also do a commentary or a press conference. So most likely we will hear any remarks from Fed will force the price downwards, but I think that the price is still headed downwards. Yeah, those stimulus checks will add up to the US economy. You will see crypto pumping up. So looking at crypto right now is in the danger zone. It can either drop down, a crash, or it can pump. So we are in a critical zone. The monthly candle is bearish. We have still 18 days left. The weekly candle is bullish. I don't know why this is showing bearish, but weekly candle is bullish. And if you take into consideration, just yesterday the price of Bitcoin dropped down because of Citigroup selling Nvidia, and one more company share, estimating that the earnings that are coming on 19 November will be less than expected, sending traders to panic. But when the US stock market opened up, we saw pretty much a bullish momentum, and the price closed near all-time high, which is most US 30 around 4800, followed by S&P 500 and US Tech 100. So today is do or break day. It might break above or it might drop down. So we will see that in New York session. But as for now, I can only say is that gold right now is having downward pressure, selling pressure, and the reason for that is, let me just first of all mark the zones. Let's first mark the zone. This is the bullish. Yesterday candle closed in bullish, and let's just forget that. Okay, so, and this is the weekly. Also weekly should be taken into consideration. Weekly was bearish, but this week candle is bullish, so we are in a danger zone. Yesterday low, yesterday high. Okay, let's just delete this. So we have it over here now. So this is the last weekly candle, and this is current weekly candle. Current weekly candles, they have almost 3 days left. So going back to daily time frame, this is the daily time frame. Daily time frame is bullish, but if price action kicks in today and price which is being rejected around 4150 area, the rejection kicks in, we might see a drop downwards followed by a bearish selling day. Intraday will be selling. If I turn on the market sessions, we will look exactly what happened yesterday. Monday was $100 up. Yesterday it just was in the sideway range, and in the entire New York session it fell down. The price fell down actually, and today even the Tokyo session the price fell down. So most likely whatever happens in Tokyo session, the guys who come in the London session, they see, okay, what happened in Tokyo session? Oh, the price drops. So they will most likely do the exact same thing. They will also sell, because traders who come in London will see at Tokyo, and the traders who come at New York will also see at Tokyo. And if Tokyo has just rejected 4150, of course London will do the exact same thing. Mostly trend reverses, but no, if you don't think that what I'm saying is accurate, just look at this. Yesterday Tokyo opened, Tokyo fell down. London guys came, okay. Then London and New York crossover when New York opened, and then price fell down in New York session. That means London was also down. Before that, on Monday when the market opened, and Monday was what? Monday was when on the weekend Donald Trump announced those 50-year mortgage, 2000 stimulus check, and a bunch of other stuff. But look what happened. As soon as the market opened, Tokyo tanked. Tokyo nearly from 4011 tanked to 4085, nearly a $85 price up just in Tokyo session. Then London opened. London did the exact same thing. Okay, so Tokyo went up, so we're gonna do a small retracement, then we're gonna carry on with the upward momentum. As soon as the New York opened, they did the exact same thing. It went up. So what do you think is happening over here in this case? Tokyo rejected. London is doing the exact same thing. I'm expecting the price to drop down today, but I will not enter my trade over here. I will on a 1 hourly wait for a rejection. Okay, 1 hourly is my first of all I'm gonna look at 4 hour daily candle daily. If the price drops below the daily, which is 4114, then I will definitely wait for the next signal, which is an hourly bearish candle. Then I will look at 15 minute, and this area will be my selling areas. I will not buy today. Even the price goes up, I will wait for the bearish momentum. Most likely I will open sell positions in New York session, because that's when the liquidity kicks in. Mostly the liquidity is dead in London session. I don't know why, but I'm not seeing that much liquidity in London session for quite some time. But right now, all I can say, and yeah, because of those 2000 stimulus check, where do you think those Gen Z is gonna be spending that money? Of course, in meme coins and shit coins and all kind of mumbo jumbo. So expect the price of Bitcoin to tank up. Now this can happen in a blink of an eye, or it can happen in a couple of days, but depending upon what happened on the last time when the stimulus checks were distributed, a majority of the people spend in the crypto market. So and also because government shutdown is getting over, we might see a weaker US jobs data that will force the Fed to further do the rate cut in December, that in return can push the gold prices further up. But and also push the price of Bitcoin further up. But the first question is that will we have this rejection? Because whatever happened today, yesterday Tokyo did a small drop, but it was a large drop in New York session. And right now, taking this size into consideration, I think that when the New York will open, we will see that drop. This drop might be till last weekly candle, and it might be till 4,000. It might retest 4,000 before it goes up, but I have my eyes on it. If you look at a higher time frame, much higher time frame, let's come to daily time frame. Yeah, if you even wait for one more day, that's today, it's alright. Tomorrow you can open a sell because Thursdays and Fridays are dumb days. If today price closes bearish, okay, then the next day, tomorrow during Tokyo session, just wait for a sell entry and just put your stop loss above recent all-time high, which is 4150. If you have that equity, if you have a small account, wait for the move and just join the move, okay. But if today this candle closes bullish, then of course go with the flow, go with the react to the price of gold rather than predict it, react to it. That's the only way to make profit in current market, because no indicator is working. We saw earlier on when gold was on a 9 weekly rally, it just ignored every indicator, RSI, CCS, Scotch. Everything was saying it's overbought, it needs a correction. It never dropped but when it did drop, it dropped because people in the governments, the US Treasury, Fed, they started talking about gold being a meme coin and acting completely against its normal routine, which in return caused the price of Bitcoin to drop and gold also. So that's how things are. Well, as for now, all I can say is that gold on a lower time frame is heading upwards, of course, because London session. If it retests this Tokyo high, good, then we might short from here. But I have a strong implication that I'm not into any gold trade right now, and the reason for that is this area, this sideways range is annoying, and if price break above, it's gonna move up, and if it breaks above, of course, I will then join the buy side. But as for now, I already told you guys that the rejection is coming, and that rejection is not looking like it's gonna let the gold price hover above 4150, because the rejection will drop the price way down. We might even see a $300 or $200 drop downwards, but of course it will be followed by something will happen in the government. It might be that the government shutdown is extended. It might be that anything. It might be that the jobs data might be it might be that the government shutdown get over and we get the data, and the data is if it's weak, then we are expecting a rate cut, which is of course push the gold price up. But if the data is higher than expected, which I think will be, then of course expect the gold price to drop down, because the only thing that's is holding on gold to this sideways range is no economic data, and the gold was just going up and down because of Donald Trump's issuing tariffs, issuing warnings to the insurance companies, distributing stimulus checks, announcing 50-year mortgage plans, which in return increases the inflation of the country. So we are looking at multiple things at the same time. As soon as the government shutdown is over, then our focus will go from Trump to the economic data, because economic data will clear path for us, clear direction for us to basically decide what we can do with this setup. Because right now people are looking at buy setup. This is my sell setup. This is because long before even the price dropped down, I said that this area will be the sideway range. It can either be a sideway range or it will break down. So, but I believe that we will be in a sideway range for quite some time. Mostly the bullish momentum on Monday was because of the weekend announcement, but I think that juice is out, and the only thing that's forcing the price up is retailers, because majority of the big guys are on the sell side. We don't even have COT, so we can't say for sure, but all I can say is that I can feel the COTs, the institutions selling, short selling this, and the reason for that is they like to squeeze the retailers. Retailers will never win. Retailers have to choose side. As soon as the people they short squeeze it, it will drop down. But as for now, the price of gold, of course, is in the sideway range. This is the sideway range. And let's see that how long we can stay in this sideway range. As for now, this sideway range holding, the best thing you can do is sell from this area. As soon as the price comes over here, sell from here and buy from the bottom. But be wary. If anything goes wrong, make sure you have your stop loss over there ready. And this area, just make sure. And if you're that much confused, you don't even know what to do, it's better to stay away and not even invest. All right, nobody's telling you, nobody's forcing you to invest the money. Look at the price of gold now, it's pushing up, right? Again, I would say buy is long term, sell is temporary. That's all I'm saying. But again, I'm saying if price gets rejected from this area, then I will sell. If price breaks this area, then I will buy. Until and unless I get an outcome, I will not join in this sideway range, because it can instantly break up and do a rejection, come back within the sideway range. So I'm not risking my money in this sideway range. But I will surely sell from the top with a little bit risk, not in somewhere in between. This area, try to avoid buying in this area. This area I am highlighting this yellow area which I just highlighted. It's not clear, I think. You see this yellow area, try to avoid buying or selling within this area, because if you buy and sell in this area, you will most likely lose the money, because that's how you trade. Never trade in the middle, never open the trade in the middle of the trend. Yeah, this is a trend on a 15-minute time frame, the sideway trend. If you want, selling here is not a bad idea, buying here is not an idea. The odds of win ratio increases, but over here the odds of win ratio decreases a lot. So be really careful. Currently the price of gold is at 4130. Again, I'm saying don't buy or sell in this sideway range. Just wait for the price to retest 4150, which most likely it will, and then decide. We are heading towards the closure of Tokyo session. As soon as the Tokyo will close, I think the trend will reverse, because majority at the end of each session, either is Tokyo, London, or even in New York, reversals do happen. So exactly this is the area where Tokyo closed and we saw the reversal. The price dropped down in New York session, followed by London session. So again, let's see what happens. I'm waiting for the Tokyo close. As soon as the Tokyo will close, most likely somewhere around 4150, 4146, I will then decide what to do. Most likely I will sell. But as for now, I'm not in a buy, I'm not in a sell. I'm just waiting for the price to test the resistance area, which of course will hold, but it might break out and fake out. So that's how things are looking today. So one thing we can do is take a Fibonacci. Since it's the sideway range, just draw this up over here. Now we know what we need to do. This area will be our entry point, okay? Anywhere in this area, anywhere between 41.48 to 41.36 is a sell area. Stop loss, of course, will be around 41.60, taking into consideration that this is how things are. I know the stop loss is nearly $120, 120 pips, but that's how the things are over here right now. Let's see how it goes. So as the price is still in the sideway range, London session, Tokyo just closed a minute ago. Just right now Tokyo closed, and I was waiting for the Tokyo close. Now let's see what happens. Just London open. So since Tokyo fell down, London is also gonna drop, but first London will at least try to retest Tokyo high, and after a rejection, as soon as the New York opens, it will drop down. So today is gonna be a really long stream, so I'll be staying in touch with you guys and keeping you updated and posted regarding today's trading session. I'm not in any long, I was, but right before the stream I just closed the long position. Currently I am waiting for a sell entry above 4150 after a rejection, of course, because the intraday price is still bearish. We have lots of reasons for that, but as for now I'm just waiting for a rejection on a 1 hourly candle around area between 4130 to 4150, and then I'll see what to do. But most likely I will wait for a rejection, at a 1 hourly 15-minute time frame, then I'll enter a short trade. Yeah, so most likely this can either be a rejection or a small retracement, can say. The 1 hourly will show the picture, but I'm definitely looking for a short position. Now this can be the short that I was waiting for, but it can also be just the continuation of the upward trend. Since Tokyo closed down, we just London open, and I believe that this is the sell I'm waiting for. But I'll wait for 15 more minutes for confirmation. I'm not going anywhere. Today will be a long stream. I will be streaming now onwards. It's gonna be London to New York, and I will see if it's possible every day or not. But yeah, that's how things are looking forward to. But I'm waiting for a 15-minute time frame for confirmation. Then I will decide what to do. As for now, I'm just holding on, no entries at the moment. But yeah, surely looking for a sell entry, because the daily time frame, the price has rejected 41.50 not just once but twice. So if that drop comes in, we are seeing 4,000 again. It's $100 correction coming in. So it seems like that gold is giving rejections, and these are some big rejections you are looking forward to, not small ones. So pretty much price is engaged, but till where we don't know. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the sell. Again, I'm saying I'm waiting for the 1 hourly time frame. 1 hourly is red, but I'll just, I think 18 more minutes, 19 minutes more, and then we can decide what to do with this time frame and with this price action. Of course, it looks like the gold is in the sideways range, so most likely it will be sideways range scalping till it finally breaks out. Dollar index DXY is looking strong. DXY is gaining momentum, which in return is causing the Euro USD and GBP USD downwards. So this is what's looking. Government shutdown is ending, of course is gonna boost up the dollar. We might see a retracement starting to form in US 30, but we have pretty much time for that. Let's see how the trade session goes. Things are looking pretty much complicated today, because not that much complicated to be honest, because gold is in sideways range. It's quite dangerous because, but you know, on a 1 hourly it surely looks like that rejection is kicking in and price will drop down really hard. So just stay tuned and wait for the drop, or just join the drop. In both cases, yeah. But as I said yesterday, if Tokyo is down, London will of course be down, but liquidity will kick in New York session. So I'm just waiting till New York session, because New York open might go up, then it will start dropping an hour or so. So I'm just waiting, because we are still, intraday is still upward. It needs to break this, and it will break this. So that's how it is. Price can go in this sideway, keep on going to sideway range. Somewhere around here New York will open, and after an hour or so, boom, down. It will depend. A lot of things will depend on a lot of other things too. So, but majority of the people are on the buy side, pretty much optimistic because of the overall situation. But still I'm saying that a rejection of 4100, 4150 to be honest. Rejection of 4150 will drive the price downwards. It will either rejection downwards or a breakout upwards. So the moment of truth. But if you are somebody who wants 100% sure trade, then wait one more day. Wait for today's candle to end. If today's candle closes bullish, then we are buying tomorrow. But since Thursday and Fridays are always dumb days, so I'll only recommend you guys to wait tomorrow, and we'll have a clear picture. If today's candle closes bearish, then of course the next candle will be followed by a large bearish candle, and we will be looking somewhere around 3900. So I will open the sell and hold it. That's my trade plan. My trade plan is for the sell. Mostly I'm saying again, we have to react to gold rather than predict, because prediction can be done, but prediction is always risky, but reaction is not risky. Just react to it, since reaction won't cost you anything. If it's going up, go with the flow. Higher time frame, stay on a 15-minute time frames, because 5-minute won't justify anything. 15-minute will. So keeping that in mind, make sure to keep scalping your way through. Of course 1 hourlies will surely guide the way towards the bearish drop. If this 1 hourly closes bearish, then the next 1 hourly sure will go up somewhere around here, somewhere around 41.36, make a top, and then it will start declining. So we'll short in this area. If the 1 hourly holds on, okay, if the again I'm saying, if the 1 hourly candle, if it holds on, then we will be selling from this area. I'm waiting for the new 1 hourly candle, then I will sell from here. This is the area, somewhere around 31.30, because 31.30 again you're seeing that it just went above 31.30, almost 31.33, and got rejected. So if the rejection kicks in, it will drive the price downwards, really down. So be really careful, because things can get really ugly if you miss an opportunity. So again, I'm saying be really careful, especially with gold on a 1 hourly. So, what do we have here now? Yeah, it is dropping as I mentioned earlier on. But I'm waiting for the 1 hourly time frame. I'm not gonna sell now. I'm gonna wait for the 1 hourly, then I will sell. Because surely it is risky really right now. Yeah, waiting for the 1 hour, new 1 hour candle, then I will decide. But I'm not selling this right now because when the new 1 hour opens, it will push the price up. Especially in New York session, I will take the trade. Hey, what's up? I long swing. If you are still watching, yes, I do swing trading and scalp, both. But right now, I'm looking for a swing trade. I'm scalping while swing, but waiting for the swing. Market is in a really nice scalp area, but if this area breaks, it will be a nightmare. This is a haven for scalpers, but a nightmare for swing traders. Because I don't know, majority of the people are bullish for gold. I mean, everything is indicating a bullish momentum. The tariff, Donald Trump's messages regarding, the stimulus check and everything. So, yeah, everything is, whatever the market is showing you, do the exact opposite. I'm doing that. I have a bad habit that whenever the market is in a momentum, I always do the opposite. And I get away with it majority of the times, but if I get caught in it, it's really bad. Now the market isn't really, market was dropping gradually and all of a sudden one message from Donald Trump changed everything. But nothing that comes out of Donald Trump's mouth is reliable. So that's how things are. Yeah. Waiting for the just 4 minutes left. Then the new 1 hourly candle will be up. And the first 15 minutes of that new 1 hourly candle, the price will go above 41.30, and if a rejection kicks in, I'm selling then. And I'm holding on to the sell till the New York opens. Because I know New York will drop down really hard. But it's not necessary that it happens, so react to the price of gold rather than just react with me. That's how things are today. If you look at this session over here, currently, yeah, 41% has changed. Tokyo was down, London did a smur. It's little bit of retracement, but as soon as New York will open, it will drop down. But right till up till New York, we can see a sideways consolidating range. It might be that price of gold is within this sideways range. It stays within this sideways range till New York opens, and soon as New York opens, it touches London high and then it's dropped down. So there are several outcomes. We will try to follow our trade plan. It's not that we will react late. No, we already made up our mind what we will do, where our entry point is, where our exit point is, where our stop loss is. Everything is already decided. So we will just execute it. Never ever randomly open trades. Always plan your trade. Decide where you want to enter, where you want to exit, where your take profit should be. Your take profit should be realistic, not like $3,000, $3,500, $3,800. Minimum open small lot sizes, okay, several trades with small lot sizes, and keep on taking partial profit, and at least in the end leave 2 or 3 trades running and put it at break even. If your stop loss, for example, is 41.48, yes, you have a sell entry over here at 41.36, price is below. After you take, if the price drops down below 4,000, take some partial profit and put 3-4 trades or 2 trades at least at break even and let it run. It's free money. What's the worst thing that can happen? Hit your stop loss, right? I've been saying this countless times, but this is how it works. Psychologically, you have to be really strong, because if you are not psychologically strong, you will suffer a lot. And let me tell you, even I have days when I'm psychologically really affected, okay? Even, I'm not gonna lie, I am still now, but I'm trying to manage it. And the hardest thing to do is manage, because this is not some work, okay? You are not doing some random work. You don't have a 9 to 5 job in which you have a boss over you who's yelling at you, or even if you deliver the work on time, everything is your way. You are still giving 8 hours working for somebody else, living paycheck to paycheck. Trading, you are working with yourself, you are working on your dream, and you have to be positive. You have to believe in yourself. Whenever the negative thoughts kick in, you have to remind yourself that I am responsible. When I was sick, I was mentally in a really bad place. I was not even in my senses. I stayed away for trading for more than a month. But when I tried trading, I couldn't even understand. Market was moving wave. I mean, it really took me a lot of time. But I'm slowly trying to get the hang of it. Although I'm still in a recovery phase, but my life has changed a lot. Trying to live now, survive. Anyways, guess I'm talking to the walls like always. Okay, so the new 1 hourly candle is up, and as I mentioned earlier on, that this 1 hourly candle will test your nerves. And let's see. 1 hourly is, I think we should definitely sell, but sell area as said above is around here. But what if the price drops instantly? There's 2 arrests we can take. So, but the thing is that this is yesterday high and this is yesterday low, and for confirmation, for 100% proof that you're on the sell, the price needs to drop below 4097. If it's below 4097, it's a complete confirmation, and this entire area will be your sell area then. You see this entire area I'm marking at the purple zone. If purple is not visible, let me remove this yellow. This yellow area is your sell area. And I'm planning to sell from the top somewhere around 4130 to 4136. This entire area is my sell area. I'm not buying now, I'm just planning for a sell around this zone and key golden zone 4129, 4122, 4116. These are key Fibonacci golden zones. This can also act like a sell zone, and your stop loss, depending upon your equity size, normally the stop loss I would recommend at recent near all-time high, which is 4150, 48. So be really careful, place it. I'm not responsible for your loss. This is just for educational purposes. I'm trying to teach you guys. Keep that in your mind. Don't take more lot size more than a lot of people take huge lot sizes. Don't do that. Don't gamble with your money. Please don't gamble with your money. Otherwise you will suffer financially, emotionally, mentally. So try to understand that. Life is already hard, and don't make it more difficult for yourself. By the way, I think I'm good for selling now. I'm opening a small one sell entry. Let's see how it rolls. If everything goes according to the plan, then good. If it doesn't, what's the worst that can happen? Hit my stop loss, right? My stop loss is at 41.48. So let's see how it rolls. I'm not marking anything, but most likely several of my trades will be in this sell trades will be in the area of 41.36 till 41.22, and this is how I will prepare for the downside. But if it breaks above, my stop loss is sitting at 41.48, and if it breaks above, I will surely enter a buy, placing my stop loss at 41.36. I will react to the price of gold rather than predict it. So right now I'm reacting. My reaction is based on 1 hourly time frame. Switching to 1 hourly time frame. So taking almost forever. 4 hourly, as you can see over here. If you are somebody who's following ICT, SMC, and of course this is double top, rally base, rally base. Now Also, if you are like, there's several things. I mean, if you go and read about it, it's a never ending cycle, right? But if you ask me what's truly happening on a 1 hourly time frame, I believe that we are in a lower low, lower high. I believe we are in this structure. I might be wrong, but at least I can be right about one thing, that is dropping down. Point of interest demand zone is of course at 4098. If it breaks, then we are seeing a direct drop to 3966, because there is nothing in between, nothing, no support. So this is why 1 hour is really crucial. This is why placing a sell in this area is really crucial. If it drops down, it will drop down really hard, and it will. There's nothing's gonna stop gold now. Gold will give zero fuck. Zero fucks. That's how gold is, man. Gold is dangerous. Strange. So as I was talking and describing you, I think we should sell. I sold it. I have sold it. I'm not waiting anymore. It looks like it is dropping. And if you let's see what economic data we have today. No economic data, I mean what's happening today. Today is 12th November, and we are looking forward to, in US session, we are looking forward to Fed William, Fed Paulson, Fed Waller, US Treasury Secretary Bison, and Fed Bostic, Miran. So pretty much the price of gold will be affected. Then we have a Bank of Canada meeting minutes. So anybody trading USD, CAD, surely dollar will gain strength today because of interest rate cut decisions by other central banks will indirectly influence the price of US dollar. So yeah, let's see how it goes. But pretty much we are occupied for the day. If you're watching this stream, please don't forget to like and subscribe the channel. Hit the like button, it really helps. And I'm not starting any. Normally I've taught 11 batches, beginner batches, and I will not start any batch this month. I will start next batch in mid-December. So, and since Christmas is coming, I will be giving away discounts for signals and beginner batch, so stay tuned for it. And by the way, please join the free Telegram channel for gold signal news and all the updates. It's absolutely free to join. I give one signal per day, a sure signal. If you don't receive the signal, don't be sad. It's just because I don't want you guys to lose money. I only give the signals when I have a clear shot on a stream. Even if I'm taking trades, that means that those trades are my trades. It's not necessary you try to copy it. Again, I'm saying, if you want free signal, you can join the gold free signal group. The link is given in the description and even posted on the right side of the chat. I only post sure short signals over there. And I last signal I posted was on Thursday. I haven't given any signal on Friday, Monday, either on Tuesday, because it was too much for a risk and I don't want people to gamble. Even I stayed away because Tokyo session gave a really large move. And right now the price is dropping, as I mentioned earlier on, so stay tuned. We might see a rejection coming from here, but whatever comes we will take it. Okay. Gold is showing signs of rejection. The biggest question is, will it break 4,000 or not? I'm thinking it will be in a sideways range till New York opens, and then it will decide what to do. So you guys have pretty lot of time till then. It's also important to keep on listening to the news too, because yesterday we saw what happened when the Citigroup sold Nvidia shares. Suddenly the stock market started dropping down. Sorry, the shares of the Nvidia started dropping down, but the S&P 500, US 30 and Tech 100 went up. So keep an eye on it. It surely will make up your day. Don't make mistakes, please. Again, I'm saying don't make mistakes. Don't invest money blindly, because it will cost you big time. Big time. Yeah, it looks like it will be in this sideways range till it finally drops down. So it's a good thing. We can wait till New York, then we'll short. This is ProWolfTrader live in London session till New York session. Today is going to be a long stream. So don't forget to like, subscribe this channel, hit the like button. Today's target is 5 likes. I will give away the first signal once we reach 5 likes. At least, yeah. Let's put a goal today. 5 likes and signal will be out. Just be patient, in forex you get paid to be patient. You have to wait for the setup. You don't have to jump in. If you want to buy, you can buy, but I'm looking for a sell. This is the middle of the trend. I'm not buying anything in this middle of this trend. It's risky. And it's London. London is always sideways range. London sucks. Look at this. London sucks. Even when the gold was rallying on Monday, London just sucked. Nothing happened. No big move. Just from 73 up till 41, then dropped down. London sucks, and they dropped down when New York opened. Most likely the pump was because of New York session, but the entire London session gold just went up as much as $25-30. So pretty much I hate London session for a reason. This is why majority of my trades are in Tokyo and New York session. London doesn't make you money. London just confuses you. I don't know why. London only works if you're opening a trade on forex or in crude oil, but it never works for gold. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but it doesn't work for me for sure. Yeah, the price is rejecting, so finger crossed. But pretty much since 4130 is rejecting, I think we are heading downwards. Scalp purpose wise, yes. Yeah. I believe a huge correction is in due. I'm not gonna make it any thing more difficult for you guys, but surely that's what exactly is happening over here. Yeah, it is dropping. Good guys, good. We got it. We got that trade. So we are in a sell now. I am on the sell. Since I opened my trade, this is the area. The stop loss is exactly at 41.48, and this will go as low as the last weekly, so 39.36, 39.93. Yeah, I will take my profit, get the hell out of there, and then see, of course, what will happen. But surely I am out of this. Is the sell area. Let's see how it goes, man. I'm pretty much excited for this trade. I know what's about to happen. Big money is coming in, but it will only happen if it happens. If it doesn't go our way, the way we want, then of course we will react to the price of gold. We are just reacting it to the price right now, because if you just eliminate everything over here on this left side, yes, price got rejected on Tuesday, price got rejected on Monday, rejection, Tuesday rejection. Today Wednesday got rejected in Tokyo session. Again we are getting rejected in London session, and by the time everybody is on the sell side, it will already be too late. It will drop, and it will drop hard, most likely in New York session. But I can be wrong, so don't follow my trade, because I have a specific risk to reward. My reward is huge, my risk is small. If I take into consideration, yes, I'm risking almost 10%, and my reward is almost 200%. So I will be doubling the account, to be honest. But this comes at the cost of holding the trade, holding on to the nerve. But I will get out of this sell trade as soon as the price goes above 41.40. Keeping that in mind, I will not wait for the price to hit my stop loss, because as I said again, we are still in the sideways range. But it surely looks like today it will break the sideways range, because on daily time frame, where is the daily time frame? 4 hourly, yes, we are in the continuation, downward continuation. Elliott wave, this is, if this rejects, because the weekly will fall back, because after every 9 consecutive bullish closing, the market always drops down. It is a drop down till 3500, the key Fibonacci golden zone. And if just on Monday, because of $100 push, if buyers buy from the top, they will get trapped. Basically, this is a way to say that market trapped the buyers on the Monday, because just alone in Tokyo session, gold moved just alone in Tokyo till New York session, gold moved almost $100 up. It made the weekly candle, look where it threw the weekly candle up, and everybody who jumped in from the top, believing that Tuesday till Friday gold is gonna keep on going up, they got trapped then. This is how the market trapped the retailers. I don't think like a retailer, I think like an institution. This is why I always believe that those suckers will gonna milk you. And this is exactly what's happening. I hope I'm wrong, I hope it just goes up, but maybe it's just a fairy tale. Maybe that never happens. Anyways, guys, hit the like button. 5 likes, today's target is 5 likes. After hitting 5 likes, next target is 10 likes. Stay tuned, and don't open one huge lot over here, don't open a huge one lot size over here. Open small lot sizes, so you can take partial profits, because that's really necessary. Where the hell is the drawing? It got removed. What the hell just happened? I lost my chart. It just happens sometimes. Anyways, it will come back up, so don't worry about that. It is dropping, so good for us. Let's see if our plan works or not. But in both cases, we react to the price of gold. If the government shutdown ends and the data comes in higher, then shit will hit the fan for gold. But most likely, everybody on the Wall Street is talking about how the jobs data will be weaker. But if the jobless claims are high, it will force the gold price down. So, waiting for the data, we lost 2 NFTs, of course. Just imagine as soon as the government shutdown ends and all that data is released, it will be a huge move in the market. Here comes gold. Gold price is down, good for us, let it be. Now we wait, just wait. It can be the sideway range too. If this goes up, then we are in the sideway range. But I'm not closing my short because as soon as New York will open, it will force the price down or it will force the price upwards. But since the price got several times rejected, I mean, if you look at this, once got rejected, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. 5 times we have a rejection from the upward and only just 2 times. So the higher the rejection area is, the more difficult it is for, the more difficult it gets to break. So it's like a strong wall, and the weaker the retesting of this down. So yeah, and since I showed you guys on a 1 hourly time frame, 1 hourly time frame is showing that price is heading downwards for a correction, because this green line over here is yesterday's low and yesterday's bullish candle. So yesterday we did not see any large moves, because Monday was $100 up price, so it was more of a trap. Because if you want to look at the gold, look at the larger picture, you have to look at the weekly candle. The previous week candle, of course, the previous weekly candle was bullish, but it was not as bullish as the candle on Monday was. But now Thursday and Friday is coming, and Thursday, Friday will shred the gold. I am just expecting the price to drop down as hard as possible. It's scary, but it's a reality. We all have to adjust. Everybody wants to become a millionaire, but they don't know what they have to go through, how much they have to suffer. Becoming rich is not the problem. Getting there is the problem, right? So here we are, gold just going back up. As I said, this is a 1 hourly time frame, right? So if you are scalping on this buy good, but I am planning a long term swing sell, so I'm in a sell. Everybody has a plan. I have a plan too. My plan might not work for you, but it might work not even for me, but I'm looking at a larger picture instead of a smaller picture. Yes, it can be scalped, it can be bought, but why risk buying when surely the price is dropping? London will not give us large moves, London will not give us large breakouts. London is always sideways consolidating, and it will follow what happened in Tokyo session, which is Tokyo was a drop. Tokyo did not even went up. Tokyo just opened up and started dropping. And this is exactly what will happen with London too. As soon as we have a cross intersection of London and New York session, the price will start carry on with the decline. But till then you have to hold on to your horses because it won't be easy. The price will rapidly drop down. I mean, I have no problem against buyers, but even people should look at the 1 hourly time frame. If the previous 1 hourly candle is bearish, is red, why the hell you should buy the next? I mean, if you're scalping, short term understandable, but there is no need to risk, When it was going up, definitely everybody should have bought. I did not. I did not even traded gold that day because I know something was wrong, and Tuesday gave us a clear indication that something something is definitely wrong. Why didn't price broke past 4130? Was it so hard? I mean, 50-year mortgage plan, $2,000 stimulus check, government shutdown ending, inflation wave kicking in, but wait a second. Did you just said government shutdown ending? Yeah. Oh, that means we are getting data. Yeah. So what's gonna happen? Of course the drop. It doesn't matter what kind of news we are getting. I'm telling you again. Back in the days when gold was in the bullish momentum rally, did it follow the news? No, it didn't give a fuck. Any news, even if it was a bearish news, gold would go up. If it was a bullish news, gold will definitely go up double time. But even if the news was bearish, the gold would always go up instead of dropping down. But in this case, after making a top, it is looking at the bottom. Gold is already overvalued. You actually think they will let it be? No, they will drop the value of gold because they are doing a reset. They are doing a financial reset, resetting the value of gold. Why? Because the central banks already made enough money. They don't need to. Yeah, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, everybody is forecasting 10,000, 8,000. We don't know if we can get there. They can change their forecast in a month or two. Then you will say, oh no, I was wrong. They changed their word. It doesn't matter. It's a forecast. Nothing is. They already dropped already they dropped down $200 forecast from $5,000. Now they're saying 4,800. So nothing is certain. Nothing. Of the 1 hourly closure candle, what if it drops down? What if it drops down? What if it drops down really hard? And it will once the New York opens. New York will either make it or break it. But as I said earlier on, Tokyo was down, right? So what do you think is gonna happen in New York? It will be down. And the market won't even. Data is coming in. No matter the data is bullish, the jobs are weak, the price will drop. I'm saying again, the price will drop. It doesn't care. It doesn't care about the indicators. It doesn't care about overbought zone. It doesn't care about bullish data for gold. It will drop because it has to drop, because they made it drop. They dropped it down, and Trump pumped it up again on the weekend with his words, and now he's gonna drop it down again. See, today's U.S. Treasury Secretary Biden, he has a press conference, I guess, or he will pass a statement. Look at his words carefully. As soon as he opens his mouth, you will exactly see what's happening, what's coming for you, guys. So I'm saying again, don't live in a fantasy that gold price will keep on moving upward. That is over now. We almost saw the bear market is due. See, the price is not even moving upwards. London session, that's why. London sucks.